All right, thank you very much, Jackie. With Tropical Storm Karen sitting in the Gulf, residents are forced to get ready.
That's right. Watches and warnings extend from Louisiana to Florida. Sunlen Sarfati is live in Pensacola Beach, Florida this morning with more on the preparations there. Good morning, Sunlen.
Good morning, Jumi and Scott. Well, the winds are already blowing here on the beaches in Pensacola, Florida, and the surf is really picking up behind me, too. These are the first real hints we're seeing that Tropical Storm Karen is coming. Now, the Tropical Storm Karen is currently in the southwestern portion of the Gulf of Mexico after forming between Cuba and the Yucatan, and it's producing winds already of 65 miles per hour down there. Now, Karen is expected to move rapidly through the Gulf and likely intensify potentially into a hurricane late Saturday or Sunday morning near the coast. Now, residents here in Florida are already bracing. A hurricane watch is in effect from Grand Isle, Louisiana, west to Destin, Florida. Louisiana has already declared a state of emergency, and Florida has declared one in 18 counties as well. Now, this storm poses a big challenge for FEMA. Many workers, as you know, were furloughed due to the government shutdown and are now being called back to work in anticipation of this big storm. And President Obama has been briefed on the threat of the storm as well, and he's instructed his team to make sure that the staffing and the resources are there if this potentially big storm turns out as bad as many predict. Scott and Jummy, back to you.
Sunlen, you know, a lot of the folks down there have been through this so many times every single year. So the question is, are they really preparing? Are they taking it seriously?
They are taking it seriously, Scott, because I think that, as you rightly point out, they know what a bad storm can be, and they certainly don't want to sit through another one of it. And it's interesting now that most of the preparations are in anticipation of this being a bad rain event, bad flooding event. A lot of the forecasters are saying that the winds might not be as bad, and regardless if Karen stays a tropical storm or then turns more into a hurricane, a Category 1 hurricane, regardless of if it makes that tidal change, the effects in the heavy rains that this area is going to get could be devastating. Storm surges as much as 2 to 4 feet. So people are really preparing and hunkering down in anticipation of that. Back to you.